Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I go by the name of Chris Vick, and welcome back to Topic Tuesday on the Game Lounge with Zay Nix from the Zay Zone. Zay, make some noise.
I am Weasel. I told him he wasn't ready for this one.
Wait, you said I am Jesus?
No, I am Weasel.
I am Weasel. Oh my God, cow and chicken. We're going to talk about that. Listen, welcome back to the Game Lounge, y'all. We're doing Topic Tuesday. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I got Zay from the Zay Zone in the house. We're going to wind up talking about TV shows today. Television. While doing an episode of Wheel of Fortune. And we're going to have some really good topics today. So
Television.
Yes. Now,
it's the Dunkadoonus guy. What's going on?
Say what's up to me later. You know, I'm going to wind up giving you a shout out so you can shout me out right back. And if you don't, you will have a sternly angry letter coming your way, motherfucker. I'm going to say some rude shit.
Where's the manager?
Tell me, where's the man? I hate Karens. We're not going to even get into that. Yeah. I haven't yet experienced one either, and I'm happy I didn't because I feel like...
I have, but we're going to get into that. Oh, yes.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry about that, and I hate the fact that you did, because to be honest, those bitches are like gnats, like roaches. Like
a black Karen though, a black Karen. So
a black Karen?
Yeah, a black.
They
Karen.
exist. No, I have so much faith in the world. The top word is toaster
pastries.
Toaster pastries?
Yes.
Are you shitting me? Coastal potatoes?
No. Oh, I thought it was. I thought it was toaster pastries at first, but I saw the spelling. It didn't make no sense.
Wait, toasted potatoes. Fuck.
Close enough though.
Toasted knuckles. That's what we was eating. Toasted knuckles. Yep. That's how you do it.
Mr. Potato Head looking.
Either way, all right, $2,000 toss up. All right, give us a second, y'all. We're actually trying to play the game and win at the same time.
Food and drink.
All right, let's see. What do you got for us? Salad, bran and what? Bean and I pressed X. Fuck out of here. Bean and quinoa salad? You can have that, motherfucker. Who puts quinoa in a salad?
I'm too black for that one.
Way too black. Obviously, I read the wrong book. I was in the wrong library. Just point me in the direction of where that makes sense.
I had fried nickels last night.
That doesn't even make sense. I had carrots this morning, in case you don't know. Either way, let's get into it. We're talking about television today, y'all. Y'all know television was a worldwide sensation when it wound up coming out. What year did television come out, Zay?
Probably in the 30s, like 30s, 40s.
In the 1940s?
Like, all right,
18?
It became mainstream in the 40s and 50s, you know.
Okay.
Like shows became mainstream in the 50s. No, mainstream in the 50s, you know. I Love Lucy.
Something around that era.
Yeah, 50s, because, you know, I Love Lucy, you know.
Oh, yeah, and that was definitely in black and white. And I remember the first time, I think, television finally had got to color. And it was, like, pretty amazing and stuff, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Lucy! Right? Yeah, so, but as a person that knows about TV, I don't know too much about television, but what I do know is that I haven't watched much of it when I was a kid. Like, there wasn't many TV shows that caught my eye when it came to being real young. It was mostly cartoons. So shout out to Cartoon Network. I'm gonna give y'all a huge shout out. Y'all wound up being a big portion of my childhood when it came to Ed, Edd and Eddy and Samurai Jack, Dexter's Laboratory, Powerpuff Girls, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, Cow and Chicken.
I am Weasel.
I am Weasel. I am Baboon. Like, hell, it was crazy.
Dexter's Laboratory, you said that one too, right?
Hell yeah. I think wait, did I? I don't know if I did, but I'm a shout.
Johnny Bravo, can't forget that.
Oh
one.
Yeah, those sexy mama. Give me the number one chance to be my number one main squeeze. But it was TV shows like that got me hooked. It was cartoons that did it.
Oh, Hanna-Barbera cartoons.
Which ones?
Hanna-Barbera.
Hanna-Barbera was good, yeah. Like Yogi Bear, Scooby-Doo, Tom and Jerry. Wait, was Tom and Jerry Hanna-Barbera?
Yeah, Top Cat, Scooby-Doo.
Tomcat, classics, straight up classics. Yes, indeed.
There's so many shows.
The Jetsons, Flintstones,
Huckleberry Hound,
definitely. What would you say,
Smurfs.
Jabberjaw? The Smurfs. Yeah. Damn.
And the company also produced, you know, Dexter's Laboratory and Powerpuff Girls. So yeah.
And that was
the 90s, like
Gennady Tartakovsky or something like that. I forgot what his name was.
Yeah, Gennady.
Gennady, it was an Asian name. It was some weird shit. It sounded like it was a number 6 on a menu for Chinese food.
I wanted a Tartakovsky.
I want a Tartakovsky with extra soy sauce.
And put the duck sauce
too much
in there
sauce
too.
on my teriyaki. Hey, easy. 600. Anyway, yeah. So I wasn't really watching much TV shows as a kid. I was watching cartoons.
Yeah, cartoons.
And it
preschool cartoons were good too.
Yeah, no, I shout out to that. Roly Poly Oly. Disney Channel had a lot of the preschool cartoons.
Playhouse Disney. Yeah.
They had that. So all right. So
let's start out with preschool shows.
Preschool shows. Okay, I don't know too much about preschool shows. So give me, I guess, a bracket of where I should start at.
Okay, well. First off, I want to acknowledge, the death of Dennis Burgess. She created Backyardigans, of course.
Shout out to Zaya for giving her a shout out. I wound up seeing that on your channel today. You wound up making a post of it. I liked it. Rest in peace to her. Yeah. She had a big effect on what again?
Oh yeah, she created Backyardigans. She oversaw the production of Gullah Gullah Island.
She made those shows?
She didn't make those shows, but she was like the lead. Like she had to. Like she oversaw the show, basically. Like she oversaw the show.
Okay. Yeah, she
Blue's Clues, Little Bill.
She oversaw that. She oversaw those shows.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, she did a marvelous job.
Make sure they had the right curriculum, education, money being spent correctly. And then she retired. She made Bubble Guppies with the creators. So yeah. She definitely did a lot.
That's good. Listen, you made a big impact to the world, and your changes to the history will never be forgotten. Definitely.
Yes, rest in peace to her.
Yeah, big facts. Okay, so. With those childhood shows, did you watch any of those when you were a kid?
Not Gullah Gullah Island. That show was way before my time.
Oh, really? Yeah. When did that come out?
90s,
90s?
Now, I was introduced to the show many times, but I didn't sit down and, oh my God, I love this show, because I wasn't, invested with it.
Right. And that makes sense. I guess it wasn't your forte.
Oh, yeah. Now, Blue's Clues and Backyardigans, Little Bill, now I watched those shows,
Oh, yeah, no, Little Bill definitely was good. And then shout out to Bill Cosby. Aside from the allegations and everything that you went through, brother, to be honest, you wound up making a classic, timeless hit.
Oh, yeah.
And didn't he go about doing Fat Albert, too?
Oh, yeah.
He did. Then, of course, the ever so unforgettable The Cosby Show.
Hey, it's Fat Albert.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, for sure, legends.
Right. No, absolutely. And
now preschool shows was like my shows when I was little. Now we have two different, decades. He's 90s, I'm 2000s,
Right. Okay. So talking from the 2000s era
of preschool shows.
Okay.
I think you probably know some of these because you have, nephews and nieces probably out. Yeah, nephews who were born 2010s, but or cousins. So yeah, from my decade, you could say Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. What else? JoJo Circus. That's a good one.
What else? Now JoJo Circus, I didn't really get a chance to watch either, but I heard that it was a pretty good show. What do you think of it?
I feel like it was a good show. Good theme song, What else? There's so many, but my mind getting blinked out. Oh, Handy Mandy. That's another one.
Handy Mandy. Yeah. What about who made Bob the Builder?
I think that was like the 90s.
Right.
And now I watched that show too. I watched all versions except the 2015 version. That one is just pure evil. I don't know what you were thinking.
It was bad?
Yeah, they changed the whole design. It's not even Bob the Builder. That's Bob the Builder, not Builder.
Builder.
I don't know
Get
who
your slang right, goddammit.
Yeah, they changed things up too much. Now, for 90s and 2000 is Barney, of course. Barney.
Oh, yeah, no, I was in love with Barney as a kid. My mom told me that I was glued to the TV and I was all about that. I love you and you love me, but let me blow your mind when it comes to this epiphany. Slow down. Who the hell is this? Hold on, yeah. Wait, no, not like that. Hold on, yeah. And we're back. Sorry about that, guys. I had to take a quick phone call. Mind your goddamn business. Anyway, so I was talking about Barney, and I said that I was a big fan of it. But I was about to give you the epiphany that I wind up having when I realized what Barney really was. So, what does the song start off with? Barney is a dinosaur from our imagination. Bro, the entire time that the episode is going on,
and we think we're imagining his position. Because he was a doll,
Exactly. So that means
came to life. What do you call these again?
What?
Quotation marks.
Air quotes. Yes, air quote.
He was, he was the imagination, or
exactly. But it's like that's what you sit back and think about it. The fact that they wind up saying that, but then they made him an actual physical character in the show takes away from the fact that they're imagining this kid being there the entire time.
That's wild.
It's a bunch of people in a play area talking to a plush toy. And it's types million for ducking shit knuckles ass tits. Yeah, every curse word I can think of. Anyway, Yes, they wind up talking to a plush toy in the middle of a play area for I don't know how long.
A school playground, it's a different setting.
These kids were given acid for the entire time they was doing the episode.
They
just
hallucinated.
my God.
Another funny one too is Yo Gabba Gabba. I was thinking about that one. Yo Gabba Gabba.
What about Yo Gabba Gabba?
So, so DJ Lance Rock, the black guy, would take his toys out, imagine them coming alive, and then he put them back in the box.
Right. Oh.
So basically, he kidnaps them and keep them captive for the next episode. Okay, it's time to go.
You will do my bidding.
And then the weird outro music will come on.
He said the weird outro music. This is the sound of your fate being sealed.
And then he walks away creepy, like.
Really?
Yeah, like
so this happens every intro and every outro of the
every
episode?
Outro, he walks away, like he walks all slow, and then walks away from the. I'm like, dang, kind of weird.
That's crazy. You know what's funny? I never sat back. Then again, what show was this? Yo Gabba Gabba, right?
Yeah, because after your time, you're like almost 12, 11, like 15 when the show came out, almost like 14, 15.
Okay.
High school, like freshman.
Oh yeah, beginner year, definitely. Yeah. So, I didn't watch that show enough to know that, but that's crazy as hell because it makes you think about what the person that created the show was thinking initially. Like, you really had the idea of putting this on TV. Like, this was okay with you.
But it's still weird. Like, it's a good show because they have a bunch of guests on there, but it's just weird, Some call it an acid trip,
Yeah, and you know what's funny? I understand it because of the fact that it was just a cartoon. Like, for example, if you ever get a chance, there's a wild, raunchy show that's on Netflix called BoJack Horseman. Shout out to that show. Now, it's about a horse that used to be on a 90s... He was a star of a 90s sitcom show called Horsing Around, where he was like the father of 3 stepchildren or something like that. But then it winds up being canceled. And then 18 years later, he tries to come up out the rubble and become a star again. And it causes him to... wait, what letter? Hold on.
That's no, it's not turning. That's
what are you doing?
Tuning, no. Tuning, no.
Tuning something.
You can't be the end.
What? S? Oh, give me that 3500. Thank you. Anyway, but yeah, so shit, where was I at? God damn it.
So we're talking about BoJack Horseman.
Yeah. So, like I said, he was a star of a 90s sitcom show, and he wound up being in that show called Horsing Around. And it made him allow him to be the star for a while. 18 years later, the show gets canceled at some point, and 18 years later, he then goes about trying to get his stardom back. But in the midst of him doing that, it talks about his parenthood, his past. It talks about his childhood. It talks about the excessive amount of drugs he takes. Like, it gets a big turn. But the reason why I'm saying this message in general is because no matter what you do in a cartoon, it doesn't look that bad. If a cartoon was to do drugs, it doesn't look bad. If a cartoon was to do anything sexual, it wasn't bad. If a cartoon does anything that has to do with racism, Family Guy's been doing it for years. Oh yeah. And they haven't gotten busted at all. And I'm not saying it like, shout out to Seth MacFarlane for creating the show and everything. That was a wonderful show. And I still like it to this day. It's got its pure humor and everything. But when it came to them being able to get away with certain things, like they got away with murder.
South Park too. South
Park is even worse than fucking Family Guy.
Yeah, Trey Parker and Matt Stone, those two men.
And they're some badasses for making that show, to be honest.
Oh yeah, billionaires now, I think.
Like it was impressive. So when it comes to a cartoon, it wasn't really that big of a deal.
Yeah,
but it winds up being impressive to see that it doesn't really. But it cushions the blow of the reality of whatever they're talking about. Like, it makes it a lot easier to, like, listen to. Like, oh, that horse is doing drugs. Like, ha ha. Like, no, that's bad. Fuck you mean, ha ha. Like, that's horrible. Like, he's like a humanoid horse. It's a long story. You just gotta watch it.
I think anthropomorphic. Yeah, you call it
anthropomorphic. You're right, absolutely. Good choice of vocab. Shout out to Isaiah for the vocab.
I'm trying to get that word together.
I was trying to anamorphosis.
But yeah, those shows are very controversial. South Park, Family Guy.
Damn.
When I was little, it felt illegal to watch those shows. If I watched it, I'd get taken out with handcuffs. Isaiah, you're not allowed to watch the show. I'll put you in jail right now. No,
the hell you doing?
Watch it. I'm
only this age.
Especially
I didn't watch it. It was on TV.
King of the Hill scared me so much.
Why? That wasn't a bad show.
It wasn't a bad show, but when Cartoon Network, like when Adult Swim came on, and I was still on Cartoon Network, I was just scared. Oh no, I messed up. pressing to find the remote before someone
Change the channel. Fuck.
Like, I was really shaking, you know.
Well,
like,
so what threw you off on the show? Was it the animation, like the way that the style of animation was? Was it because of the fact that it wasn't funny?
They said, oh, for adults only. I was scared. I was like 7 years old, so I had to run to find the remote, just scared, you know.
Right.
I didn't know what was gonna happen. Like, for to get caught, like, you know, a 7-year-old's mind thinking that you get in trouble for watching that. But
No, it's understandable. Yeah, it's completely understandable.
But then it's not a bad show. It came back, but it's not a bad show.
Right.
It's not a bad show.
No, I mean, after a while, I wind up kind of not. I didn't watch enough King of the Hill to go about calling it a good or bad show, to be honest. But when it came to,
but it wasn't like a dog doodle.
No, it wasn't a complete ass show. No, it wasn't definitely that.
No,
but when it came to
content.
When it came to what? When it came to like the noticeable characters and stuff like that. Like Hank and Boomhauer and stuff. Like, I'm shit, man. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm hungry. Everybody eat ass. Like, he was a funny character. So he stuck. So the characters are memorable. But as per like the plot, I don't really know like much about that.
That's most shows you watch when you were younger. Like, after a while, you forget about the whole show. Like, you know the show, but you can't think of a whole plot. Like, oh, I know this show, but I can't think of a single plot. You know?
Yeah, no, and that's bad. Like, that means the show wasn't memorable enough
to you. But you know.
Okay. Give me 1 second, yeah. And welcome back. Sorry about that. Quick break.
We forgot what we were talking about.
We don't know what we're talking about. So we're going to switch over to shows that have lasted way too long. So, Zay, give me a TV show you feel like lasted way too long.
I got a whole bunch of them, but I'm going to start off with The Simpsons. You know.
You feel like The Simpsons did?
Yes.
Now, I can understand that off the constituents that it actually has going on since the 90s, I think. It was the 90s, right?
89,
89.
90s, but it was still 80. It's still 89. It came out in 80. And it started before that too. You know, on another show. It's a spinoff actually. So it was like,
what's a spinoff?
It's a spinoff of a actual TV show. It's like a sketch comedy show.
Oh wow, really?
It's a little segment on that show, and it turned into its own show.
I didn't even know that.
But the quality has dropped down, and I heard Marge Simpson's voice lately, and I'm just surprised.
I can't even believe my own ears. I don't know what happened. But I would say that even though they wind up lasting too long, I think The Simpsons actually did a really good job at predicting a handful of things. I think they predicted 9/11 before 9/11.
But I'm going to say this, though. You haven't heard Marge Simpson's current voice. You have not.
How does it sound?
Like she been gargling nuts and bolts. Hey, Homer.
Excuse you.
Hey, Homer.
Those want to be burping in my ear.
Hey, Homer,
Get back.
Like,
get out of here.
Like, it's horrible.
It's a little bit. I'm doing the episode. I love you.
Like, I can't explain how horrible her voice sounds now.
But it really sounds that bad?
Yeah, it's like all hoarse and everything. Like even more hoarse than we all used to. You know, like.
Man, that's crazy. I wonder why they changed the voice so late.
No, it's the same voice actress. She's getting too old.
Oh,
Asian.
Okay. Hey, well, age goes about doing that after a while. I mean, shout out to her for being in the role for so long. You said 89. It's 2024.
35 years.
35. What?
They gotta change. Yeah, they gotta do something.
Mountain. Fuck! I was just about to do. Mountaintop Cabin.
Man.
Just misspell it. Fuck you. You and your Forever 21 shirt. That's where you got it from. Yeah, so I don't really know too many shows that went on for too long.
SpongeBob, that's another one.
Ooh, you know what's funny? I didn't even think of that. Now, shout out to SpongeBob because, of course, that's a childhood show that everybody knows about very well.
Yeah,
but
after the third season, you know, people always said that the show went straight to, you know, Trash Town. But in my opinion, I don't think it went straight to Trash Town because it still had class moments in the fourth season.
Right.
But after season 5, you know, they changed into more graphic scenes, kind of like someone kind of being ripped off.
Yeah.
Gary getting eaten up by a weird snail, pet, something like that. Like the quality of the show definitely went down. It went back up when the creator came back. Rest in peace to Steven Hillenburg. But
yeah, no. Oh yeah, definitely. I forgot that he had passed.
Yeah, but after he passed away, you know, it kind of got iffy again. You know, so it's like a weird spot with the show these days.
Right. Not right now, baby. I'm sorry.
So yeah, and also I can't forget this one. I think this show had the worst downfall. You know, Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh, and I used to love Fairly Odd Parents. Shout out to that show too.
The first 5 seasons.
I used to love that show. That show was so dope.
I watched the first 5 seasons and back to back, a whole marathon. After season 5, things get a little bit iffy. You know what I'm saying?
Which is weird. It kind of sucks that happens because of the fact that the show had wound up having so much potential, and it had shown a lot of creativity when it came to its initial start. Like I was floored because it's like what 10-year-old doesn't want two fairies to grant their every wish? Now, the fact that the wishes were real, because you knew the wishes were real because of the fact that it affected people around the world. Oh, yeah. Like that one day he wound up being the most popular person in the world. I remember that episode. That episode was so dope.
Everyone turned into fat balls.
Everybody turned into fat circles.
Yeah, because when they want to
meet people. Yeah,
he wished for everything to be, desserts. Like breakfast, nothing desserts. No actual like celery or BLTs. Just like straight dessert for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Right, no, and
it wasn't turning fat.
Yeah, and it was impressive. So it affected the world. And wait, 2 seconds. Mom's the word? No, it can't be mom's. Mum's the word?
Ma'am? No, not ma'am. No, I can't be ma'am.
Ma'am. I'm gonna say
Mum's
the word? Oh shit!
Oh, with a U?
Oh my god! I ain't go to the third round because look at Hannah. Hannah is stacked right now. Wait. Yeah, Hannah's stacked right now. You got it. We're going to want to continue talking just real quick because of the fact that I know we wind up having not enough time. I got to start doing other episodes. I got to start doing different games for these episodes because they wind up being like shortchanged and stuff because we do this. So, long story short, I lost my train of thought again. Fuck, I gotta stop.
We're talking about Fairly Odd Parents. Yeah.
Huh?
The Fairly Odd Parents you're talking about.
Yeah, so like I said, Fairly Odd Parents wind up having a really good job at being a show that, like I said, it showed the creativity, but it also showed the endless possibility of how you can make 1 billion episodes out of that if done properly. Like, what if you wish for everybody to be a certain animal or something like that? Would have wound up playing a role there too. I don't know if they did the episode like that, but
I don't think so.
Yeah, but it'd have been dope because of the fact that they had the opportunity to do so, and they would have. Like I said, it was just a bunch of ideas that came with that. It was possible.
But I think what messed it up was adding new characters. Like that messed it up the most. Like they added in Poof,
And I didn't like Poof at first, especially because of the fact that Cosmo gave birth to Poof.
Yeah,
that was a little weird. So I definitely respect it. And it was a dog, right?
I hated that. I was like, how old was I? I was like 8. I hated that.
You said I hated that dog.
And then in the last season, they had a whole new character named Chloe Sheriff.
Let's rematch it real quick so we can just keep talking for a minute.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's fair. I actually put closer to bed in a minute too. Yeah. But yeah, so I understand that you felt the way that you did when it came to
Yeah, and then real quick, the last season they had a new girl come in named Chloe.
Right.
She had to share Cosmo and Wanda with Timmy. I'm like, come on now.
Oh yeah, now that's weird. Like, but it you know what's funny? I feel like they do stuff like that to go about testing the audience and see if they'll still stay as loyal as they did when the first episode came on. And it makes sense. Yes,
it didn't work because by the time that happened, it was way too late.
Oh jeez. Spiral straight. Yeah, all right, cool. Whatever. Whatever.
But nah, it was way too late though, because people who grew up with the original season, were,
I don't know what it is, baby.
Were grown
1 minute, okay?
For like grown men and women, you know what I'm saying? So it was too late to even try to change.
Yeah, and then certain things go about making a change for a reason. Better Call Saul.
You better call, yeah, that's a spinoff to Breaking Bad.
Yes, it is, and that was a really good TV show too. Shout out to Breaking Bad. And
Bryan
individuals.
Cranston.
Yeah, he did a really good job as
That man is a good actor, man.
Yeah, he did a really good job. And
he also am back in the middle too. Also, not too. Also, let's just say also. Okay.
Call Saul.
Trying to get my
also. Better call Saul. I see you, Zay. That was a good one.
Yeah, I was just talking and just popped out. Oh wow.
Nah, listen. Those be some of the best jokes when you wind up just saying it off the rip.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
But another show in that category is Sesame Street.
Oh, and we wind up. Damn, I just started. I won't be playing this long. Anyway, so yeah, Sesame Street, and we wound up talking about that recently too ourselves because we felt you wound up saying that they changed
the whole narrative, like the whole format is changing next year.
That sucks.
Cause from the beginning they had the magazine format, they went from the main street to a song to a celebrity guest to this to that to Elmo's World, whatever came after that.
Right.
And then the show ended. It was a good one. But right here it's a whole different format change. It's not gonna help them at all. Kids' attention spans are getting much more shorter. You're going to have a longer segment. That makes no sense. You're going backwards.
Yeah, and then if you do that, that's going to wind up having people be more unentertained because of the... Yeah, exactly. It's going to wind up doing that. Yeah, definitely.
You need more color. You need more this, more that to keep kids interested. Other than that, they ain't going to watch it.
Yeah, no, they actually are enticed by the visuals and stuff.
Yeah.
Like a lot of reason why kids watch shows is because it's so flashy. They pop, they
gonna do
they pizzazz, everything. Yeah,
like 2 11-minute segments of puppets. Like, come on, the puppet shows were popular in the 50s and 60s.
Yeah.
But after like 2010, it started to die.
it's like, all right, we get it. Like, actually, well, I mean, would you feel like it would be better if they started doing AI episodes?
Lord no.
Yeah, Lord no, that'd be dumb. Don't listen to me.
It's like keep how it is right now. Like short segments, short
Right.
little colorful segments and puppets. Like that. That's more diverse than having too short, long, like not a cartoon. Okay.
Right. Yeah. After a while, you
not
always set
gonna
your
survive
boundary.
right.
It happens. Yeah.
I don't see it surviving past this decade. If it does, that's good for them. But I don't see it passing.
So you think by 2030,
I feel like they're gonna lose a whole lot of money by then.
they're gonna go bankrupt?
Because kids not gonna watch Sesame Street now. To be honest, they got Blippi, they got Cocomelon. Unfortunately, but Cocomelon making big moves. And on Netflix, got a whole tour going on. Like, they're rich.
Yeah. No. And they wound up making a big come up in the pandemic. It was very impressive. They
Pink Fong
bodied.
too. Pink Fong made Baby Shark and all that.
Oh, they did?
Oh yeah, Pink Fong made Baby Shark. They got another one called I don't know what they call it, but it's like another one, but popular too. So they got like two popular shows. So they're making all that money. For real.
That's dope.
Yeah, Pink Fong is doing good.
Yeah, Pink Fong. That's what that Pink
Pink Fong.
Fox or whatever. Yeah, Calista looks at that too. That's the one that made Baby Shark, right?
Yeah, but it's annoying.
Remember that?
That video, that's a funny one.
It's an inside joke. I don't know about the baby. Anyway.
I mean, who knows? They might know.
They might know, absolutely. If you know about the Baby Shark and the toothless guy that was singing it during the pandemic.
Yeah, I think her name was Auntie Bree or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Auntie Bree. Search it up. Auntie Bree. It might pop
that
up.
wig and everything. I can't get over that episode. But not that episode.
Oh man,
It was hilarious as hell.
classic. It was a classic one right there.
Big fact. Shout out to that. But yeah, so I'm gonna wind up wrapping this episode up in a minute.
Yeah.
Off the strength that I know I went too far. How many
Yeah.
minutes? 26.
Went too
That's actually
far,
not too
yeah.
bad. But yeah, so with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we're gonna wind up cutting this episode short. We don't want to stretch too far.
Yeah.
But we hope you enjoyed the conversation. Zay, thank you so much for always coming by, my boy. Topic Tuesday would not exist if you didn't exist. I appreciate you being by. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hell yeah. Thank you very much for coming by. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Any game ideas you might have, please send them to me or send them to Zay.
Check out the Zay Zay Zone too.
Please check out the Zay Zay Zone.
Season 2 next week.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit. He got
2.
season 2 coming up.
Yeah.
I cannot wait.
Yeah, I had to take a little break to focus on better quality, so yeah.
Yeah. And it goes about taking time. Listen, it ages fine like wine. If you don't take your time with it, it's not going to be right.
Evergreen.
So that's it. So please tune into the Zay Zay Zone. Zay, what's the days and the time?
Wednesday, March 13th, Wednesdays and Saturdays again, we're doing 2 episodes a week, to reach the viewers, yeah.
Absolutely.
2 p.m.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Absolutely. So please tune into that. Give my boy a like. Give him a subscribe. Follow him. Listen to his content.
Yeah.
He's very wise. But like I said, guys, thank you so much for tuning into the Game Lounge. And until next time, game to you sleep.